Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Tradeify Grand Cup competition. Really interesting because we are starting to see things stabilize. I think mostly because yesterday price action, even when at some point was really bullish and really clear PA on the NQ at least, that I know that most of the traders are using NQ to trade. Price got chopped. Some traders got chopped. I got chopped too. So we can see that 50% of the traders survive that push. Also start seeing, but obviously this is a case of full porting, and we just can't just believe this that full porting is the way to go and pass the 200, because some of these traders, let's take for example, look here, chum. If that chum that we have, one John 100x, uh, it was a 42k. If it's this one, he almost lost all of his profits, and he was almost at, man, he was almost at 98k. So if it this one, this is the trader from yesterday, right? This one, this guy here, that it was at 92k, he got completely blown out. And even so, if he isn't, that means that he blew his account. So he blew 42k in profits. uh Canme 30k is one of the few that right now has survived. It's at 9k, but for sure we have seen 42k blown up. And I go to the number 11, CEO of FOMO. I think that the CEO of FOMO paid a nice tribution to his number, because the only traders that have CEO on their names are eliminated currently. The only way that this trader is alive is if only he changed his name. The CEO of FOMO changed his name. Right now, I don't see anyone that has a similar name. Um, but for sure, he could be hiding up. I will also share my trades yesterday. As I say, yesterday I say that the weekly candle was at a difficult place, as it's not in a clear PA area where we can predict the long-term candle direction, as it was. This was what I predicted. Daily candle was currently making a hammer before the market opened, and we could have some scenarios, like for example, a run to the highs uh, of the previous day candle, or the fair value gap that it was building in the daily, and a push down with consolidation conditions afterwards. This was exactly what happened, but I didn't navigate it good enough. The 4-hour time frame is stuck in a range, so we can have a good opportunities as the next scenario of trapping everyone at the 4-hour liquidity that I had. A liquidity mitigation is a technical area that I use, uh, and I was looking forward yesterday. Price was really close to get here and get stuck. The lower time frames, the 1 hour, look bullish. Yesterday, in reality, what I was looking is that at that market open here, we were around this area. We were having a good also 4-hour candle that it could look, if it trapped everyone out, it could look really good for a really big move. Doesn't mean that it was a move that has to be uh like forever, but it was a good move. um I'm talking right now about this candle. This was looking bullish, so I was expecting that range to do this area, or even this 4-hour fair value gap. And the 15-minute Looked like was going to take London highs during market, like the overlap open. Uh, I completed my forecast in the 5 minute. I will show you now my executions for Wednesday. Let me hide this. I still need to journal those trades. I took the fake out in the 1 minute here, but got trapped at small loss. Was able to scalp some 60 points in my favor. But even when I had really good scalps yesterday, I had really good scalps on day three, like this kind of like mitigations that we had of previous candles lows and highs before moving down. I got trapped a lot on these false breakouts. I managed to mitigate some of the losses with really good scalps that helped me get in the right direction. And the trade that at the end helped me was this trade over here. This trade that it took me out here. I didn't manage to cash the last part. I got distracted coaching the traders that I work with. I had to, like, I was fearful that price action could drop, even when I have seen this kind of trades before. And most of the time, it says like it doesn't get stopped out unless it goes below here. But I was distracted. This is one of the major psychology mistakes that you can make when you're trading while doing other tasks. I just got tag out. But it still was a good trade. It was like almost 100 points. I made 1K in profits. I'm slowly getting there. I'm doing and demonstrating that you can take it slow and still like make a good run. I will be more than happy to be inside the first 500 traders and prove that my edge work. Uh, that is my review of day 3 of the competition. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Watch the rest of the video analysis if you haven't seen them before of day 1 and day 2, and stay tuned for day 4 of the competition. Who will survive? See you tomorrow.